When I came to the story of Paul Manafort and what happened to him in 2016, his indictments by Special Counsel Robert Mueller, I brought to that what I know as a novelist. I've written 10 novels. I look at these stories not simply as collections of facts, but as a narrative in which the human being is stressed and behaves in ways that are hard to predict. I found that powerfully true in the case of Paul Manafort. When he became Donald Trump's campaign chairman in April of 2016, he was, to outward appearances, somebody on top of the world. When he left in August 2016, he was a man shattered. He was suffering severe financial problems personally. They didn't surface publicly, but we're able to document in his piece just how serious they were. In my narrative, the date August 19 is a crucial one. On that day, Paul Manafort resigns as Donald Trump's campaign chairman at Donald Trump's request. On that same day, Paul Manafort creates a shell company called Summer Breeze that over the next few months receives, by my count, about $13 million in payments, in loans, from entities that have some connection, personal or through the firm, with Donald Trump. Another interesting thing that I found about Manafort is that for all of his well-known activities overseas, it was no secret that Paul Manafort had worked in Ukraine on behalf of the pro-Russian leader there. There was no attempt by the Trump campaign that I've been able to discover to vet him, to ask the basic background questions that you ask in almost any kind of work about people who are coming on board. This was, as one person said to me, a plug-and-play operation. They were doing this ad hoc without the usual layers of inquiry, investigation. So I think that's one reason that 2016 unfolded in such a chaotic way. It's important for people to understand that even if the indictments of Manafort disappeared, the issue of Russia's contacts with the Trump campaign remains central. In doing the research for this piece, I added up 6 different contacts that were made by Trump campaign officials, some senior, some not so senior, through the period in which Manafort is the campaign chairman, through the summer of 2016. So it's not simply a case of Manafort and Manafort's Russian connections, but this broad pattern, and it's the puzzle that I think is at the center of what Robert Mueller's trying to understand.